From being ragdolled and bullied like a helpless 5th grader with an absentee mother because of her skinny frame, Caitlyn fixed that big problem by doing one simple thing. She went to the Iron Temple and got absolutely jacked. I mean, from looking like olive oil last season, she has transformed into the Incredible Hulk in just 6 months. And based on that terrifying visual, it looks like CC is to be the one who's going to do the bullying instead of being on the receiving end of it. But kidding aside though, I'm not here to promote violence in any way, shape, or form. I'm here to talk about the major improvements as well as the insane training regimen that CC went through to level up her game to the next level during this offseason. And so without further ado, here's the scary truth about Caitlin Clark's offseason transformation. Now, if you're wondering how Caitlyn quickly got super swole like that, well, the viral photo that you just saw was just the end product of the hard work that she has been putting in the weight room ever since the Olympic break. As Caitlyn said, "I'm small, but I try to hold my own the best I can. I don't know, I think I'm discreetly strong. I'm never going to be the strongest person. Obviously, there's some limits to that and what I can do. But over the course of the last 3 weeks or so, we've all been going pretty hard in the weight room. I mean, other rookies would usually take 2 to 3 years to bulk up and fully adjust after getting their ass whooped. But for Caitlyn, she's already been hitting the gym while the season was ongoing, and now she looks totally bully-proof with those ripped biceps and jacked physique."
Yeah, I mean, that was like my biggest focus in the off-season, is just trying to get stronger and really working on that. And we were in here consistently. Like, I think that was the biggest thing for myself, to be able to work on it for 6 months. I certainly feel a lot stronger, and you know, it's going to help me offensively, it's going to help me defensively, it's going to help me not get as tired throughout games.
And see, even her new coach Stephanie White also notices the big improvement on Caitlyn's body, and I quote, "She is stronger. First and foremost, she's got a lot of self-awareness. She figured out right away that I need to get stronger. I can't get knocked around as much." She's done a great job of getting in the weight room and focusing on her strength. Aside from serving as a shield and absorbing contact from her bullies, adding extra pounds of muscles while strengthening her upper body allows CC to finish and win opportunities and increase stability as well as body control so that she'll not be easily pushed off when positioning for rebounds. Anyway, eating iron was not the only thing that Caitlyn did this offseason, because according to Fever's player development coach, Keith Porter, he also helped Caitlyn improve some parts of her offensive game.
For her, like, just pace, like the stuff you guys seen in the workout, right? A lot of pick and roll work, and just learning how to like shift gears and play with different pace, right? I always compare it to like the men's side of the game. Like the top guards, like, you know, the Brunsons, the Kyries, like all those guys, they have so many different gears they could shift from. They go fast when they want, they go slow when they want. And just learning how to like move the defense in that way. Cause we know, like you were saying, she's seen every type of coverage, right? She's getting blasted on ball screens, right? They're trying to get the ball out of her hands. So learning how to slow down when she wants, to try to make that defense overcommit now. And then just giving her like a few more finishes when she's getting downhill and things like that. So she has some more tools on her belt.
We already saw how devastating Caitlyn could be when she's dealing damage directly from inside and out last season. But if CC can master how to shift gears on the fly, then there's no doubt that she will become harder to guard and completely unstoppable. A perfect example of this is Luka Doncic. I mean, from first glance, it seems that Luka has sunk more cans of Bud Light than jump shots with his dad bod physique, and this is probably the reason why the Mavs GM got rid of him faster than getting rid of a psycho ex-girlfriend. But see, despite his chubby bunny body frame, Luka is one of the baddest and most lethal offensive players in the NBA, mainly because he can decelerate after going 100 in a flash while remaining patient and composed when getting his shots up. Just like Luka, Caitlyn is not the most athletic cat among the bunch, but if she could learn how to manipulate her defenders like that on the offensive end, it's already going to be in game for the rest of the league. Now, aside from adding that skill to be part of her offensive repertoire, here's really what Porter's ultimate goal for Caitlyn is in the upcoming season.
And then my goals for Caitlyn, I just want her to just destroy everything. So that's my goal. I want her to just feel super comfortable in every scenario, every coverage, whatever it is, and just destroy teams.
I mean, destroy everything? Damn, son, that's scary. Man, I bet every team in the W right now is sweating bullets and having major goosebumps after hearing that statement. And when the media asked Porter if the reigning Rookie of the Year has the potential to become MVP next season, here's his unabating response.
Do you see MVP Caitlin on the rise?
Absolutely.
Anyway, I'm pretty confident that CC will level up her game to a whole new level next season, and the reason why I'm saying this has something to do with her incredible work ethic. Ever since she was playing back at Iowa, her commitment to excellence and dedication to the grind have been on crazy levels, and to double down on this, here's Stephanie White once again praising her work ethic this time around and even comparing it to one of the WNBA's greats.
You know, most great players want to be coached, right? They want to be challenged. They want to continue to be pushed outside their comfort zone because they want to be the greatest that's ever played. And, you know, I think, you know, I don't want to put words in Caitlin Clark's mouth, but when you have somebody who works like she works on a daily basis, that is a perfectionist, that does things at such an elite level, they want to be the best. And so for me, having a player like that, and you know, I've only worked out with her in the gym, you know, a handful of times, but I compare her work ethic to the only other player who I've seen that works like this is Tamika Catchings, who is the all-time greatest, right? Like one of the all-time greatest.
I mean, while everyone was chilling on a yacht and getting smashed at Cancun, Caitlin was one of the first players to get back in the lab to work on her game. And as you see right here, Stephanie was hands-on in helping Caitlin out during her off-season training, teaching her new techniques and secrets that could immensely improve her game in detail. And speaking of that, Coach White also said that the reason why Caitlin has the potential to be the GOAT is because of her attention to detail while being extremely efficient and disciplined.
I mean, we talk about work ethic a lot, but work style is another thing. And you know, she doesn't waste reps. You know, she literally does embody the how you do anything is how you do everything, whether it's a ball handling drill or a shooting drill or setting screens. I mean, she approaches it with such a discipline that she doesn't waste time, and I appreciate that.
I mean, back in 2023, Caitlin gave us a glimpse of her insane work ethic when we saw her grinding in her home, doing her standard summer workout, which includes sinking 100 three-pointers, 100 mid-range shots, and 100 free throw attempts. And what's mind-boggling was that she went on to do all of this on the heels of a national championship appearance and record-breaking college career. See, legendary players don't take time off or long breaks, and Caitlin is just showing exactly why she's on a different level. And based on her off-season grind video, we saw her really working hard to improve her skills and develop her game. I mean, she's putting in the work to improve her handles, strengthening her balance, keeping her center of gravity intact, and she's also been working on her decision making in pick and roll situations, off-ball tendencies, developing a float game in mid-range, and improving her finishes around the rim. With this being said, and based on the interviews of her coaches, we can rest assured that Caitlin is on her way to having a breakout season in year 2, and this is definitely good news for Fever fans and bad news for the rest of the league, because the last thing they would want to see is Caitlin getting already this good early in her career.